Hello there, welcome to the AirgunGearShow. Now in this episode we've got the Crosman 357 air pistol. This is a 10-shot semi-automatic revolver style air pistol and it's powered by a 12-gram CO2 cartridge. It's a 177 lead pellet air gun and its construction is part metal and part ABS plastic. The pistol itself weighs about 2 pounds and in your hands it actually feels very big and sturdy. One of the joys of the Crosman 357 is actually its simplicity. Everything just works. The Crosman 357 comes in at the budget end of the CO2 market and it doesn't feel like a budget air gun. In fact, it even has a rifled barrel. And what about the size of it? It's huge, even in my big old hands. This thing feels enormous. That's probably one of the reasons why I like it so much. The barrel section of the gun is 13 centimeters long. And from the back of the pistol grip to the front of the barrel, it's 30 centimeters long. While the main part of the gun is actually made of metal, with all the workings made of metal, the front part of the barrel is actually protected with a very strong ABS plastic. And even though there is a plastic handle at the back, the underside of that handle, which is where the CO2 capsule goes, is full metal construction. You can see the full metal construction as I show you how easy it is to charge the Crosman 357. You take this cover off here and you pop this one off here, and there you can see all the metal. Then we place the 12-gram CO2 cartridge into the handle. I'm using an empty one just for demonstration purposes, but in it goes, and then you twist that until you get that hiss of happiness. Then you put that cover back on there and that cover back on there, and if that was a real cartridge we'd be charged and ready to go. The 357 has a safety system and this pin here isn't showing a red dot, so clearly we can't fire. As soon as I push this across, the hammer drops forward and the red pin will show to say that we can fire. There we go. And to make it safe, you simply draw the hammer back slightly, push it through, and we're on safe again. To load the Crosman 357, we need to gain access to the magazine, which is this part here. And it's very easy. We press down this grey button here and snap the gun open. We then take the magazine off this pin here. We then need to put pellets in the magazine, which is very simple, and that's a lovely tight fit. Once you've done that 10 times, you're going to place that back onto that pin. Then you're going to close the gun again, and that's it. And every time you draw the hammer back, the magazine rotates and gives you another pellet. Nothing complicated whatsoever. The rear sights on the Crosman 357 are also fully adjustable. So I've given you a close-up look of this cracking little air gun. I now need to take you outside and show you what a blast it is. I'm going to do accuracy first with the Crosman 357. 10 shots at 10 meters at a paper target. Here we go. To shoot at the target, I'm going to use the single action function and I'm going to pull the hammer back for each shot. Oh, let's go take a look. Oh, I'm really quite happy with that. As you can see, the Crosman 357 gives a lovely grouping on a paper target at 10 meters, but I think there's a lot more fun to be had with this. I think the Crosman 357 is made for a bit of back garden fun and some outdoor plinking, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. For these targets, I'm going to use the semi-auto function on the Crosman 357. I'm just going to keep pulling the trigger. Here we go. I tell you what, that's a load of fun. And I even left myself a spare pellet in there in case I missed something, but I didn't need it. That's brilliant. The Crosman 357 is a budget range back garden blaster, and I've had a great deal of fun with this. In fact, I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret. I actually bought one of these privately a couple of years ago, and it's been very faithful and completely reliable. So when I get to test one for the Airgun Gear Show, it actually makes me very happy because I know that this really is a quality product. Remember, it's a budget CO2 pistol, and it will get you into the world of target shooting and having fun with air guns. It's a great bit of kit.